No, Cooper. The other one,
Oh, you thought I was talking about
Cooper.
Hmm?
It's not a good thing to say
Say.
that.
I can't.
Yeah.
No Jonah. No Jonah.
Dude, that was so long ago.
I
What,
know
what
it
did
was.
Jonah do to you?
I know it was. That's the
How do you
joke.
even know? How do you even know about that?
You're the one who showed me the clip.
What?
Or
No, I didn't.
you
I don't
told me
have
or
that.
you told me Arik had it or something, and then Arik showed. I don't
It's
know.
only yeah. Arik has it.
I don't
I
know.
don't have it.
I think it was you that told me Arik has it, and then I asked Arik to see. He was like, "Yeah," showed me. You were playing like Bed Wars or some shit. I forgot.
Yeah, that did happen.
No Jonah. No Jonah.
I just got Bungus in a chest. Like, not even printer. You just got Bungus normally.
I bet you're super happy.
You know what would be? You wanna know what would be so awesome if I turned all three of my Bungus into Slurp juice.
Please don't. You're
No,
playing
but I
NG.
would have shield.
You're playing NG.
No, but it would make sense if I had it.
You're rage baiting me again.
Am I?
You're rage baiting me.
I won't lie. Rage baiting is soothing my nerves.
I'll say the N word.
Okay. Like I haven't heard it like a
Noida.
time. Oh.
Gunpowder. Barrel.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. How's that for rage bait, bitch?
So I'm actually currently looking up your house of residence.
My house of residence. The new branch
Place
of
of-
government?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know, I already know.
You know where I live, don't you?
No, I don't. I have not been to your house.
No, I thought you like pulled my address like a long time ago.
I probably did.
I don't know why you did. I know Arik did.
Yeah.
So
had
are
a
you gonna
friend-
charge this Halcyon Shrine or not?
Oh, I was getting more Bungus. I had a friend stop being my friend because a person I was in a call with, I didn't even pull their address. They just pulled his address and they stopped being friends with me because I was in the call with them.
Huh. Who was that?
Henry Minute. I
Henry?
hate him so much. Yes.
You still talk to that kid?
No, not
How no, like how
not
long ago
anymore.
was that? How long ago was that?
I want to say it was like a year and a half ago.
Dude, I forgot about that kid. I just
moved-
remember he was fucking
He
weird.
moved away.
Yeah, I know.
he
I just
moved
remember he
away,
was
I
fucking
talked-
weird.
The only reason I ever was really talking to him is because I introduced him to Jonah, and Jonah and him became friends. However, Henry has like caused me a lot of problems personally, and I don't know why I kept like giving him second chances for being my friend. He's a bad person, like honestly.
Yeah, I know. He's also really
Just
fucking
frustrated
weird.
over the most stupid things.
Yeah, he's also fucking weird.
Yeah.
I have like the only memories I have of Henry, like that I can remember because of how bad they were, was when he would walk up to me and say the cringiest shit ever, and then just walk away like nothing was said.
Yeah. I think
Poopy
now I'm
bops.
thinking back on it, the only reason I talked to him was because he played video games.
I think the only reason I ever talked to him is because I felt bad. Because, you know, he's fucking
I
weird.
think a little bit of that too.
His build was also, like, I don't know how one obtains that.
Yeah. No, he's not. I can confirm he's not any better. Well, I haven't talked to him recently. He may be better.
Like, I'm a fat ass and I'm judging him, bro. That says something.
I don't know. His entire bloodline was like born to play League of Legends. So
That's so fucked up.
no, it's not at all. I'm not lying, Cooper. I'm
They
not lying
they
at
play
all.
League.
All of them. I went to his birthday party. I looked to my right. His mom is on the computer playing League of Legends. Like, this was at his birthday party. This was the entire time. She did not leave the computer.
Here, come to the TP. Come to the TP.
Oh. Forgot we were playing this game.
That's why I like this game. It's a good conversation game. When did you go to his birthday party?
Long time ago. Probably over
Where does he wait? Where did he move to?
Florida.
Oh, ew.
Yeah. Just stand in the heal pile. Why do you even like move? Just
I'm a
stand in
melee
the
character.
heals. Nothing in this game could hurt us like
Alright.
at the current
Make sure we
moment.
kill things. Kill things. I want extra cash for the newt. Never mind. I'm not going on a fucking wild goose chase. Let's get out of here.
I don't know. The only reason, like, the person I was in the call with that pulled Henry's address, it was a Reek, by the way. I don't know why I'm hiding that information.
Yeah,
It was a Reek.
you understand? Reek and I have like come to terms with each other and made up, right?
You guys weren't friends at some point.
So I was in the airport going to New Jersey, and he texted me and like, well, he replied to he posted something about. Okay, no, I posted on my story that I was going to Jersey, because every time I go to Jersey, I have to post, saying I'm going to Jersey.
Hey, can I grab all 3 movement speed, or can I grab all 3 flying guitars?
All 3 what? You can have the Hawaiian guitars.
Okay.
I want the movement. So
What were you saying?
I posted to my story about how I was going to
What is whiskey?
bottle chaos. When you activate your equipment, a random equipment effect triggers. Like an
Is that
additional one.
only a good thing?
No, not really. I mean, it can be
What
good.
about Alien? Alien has equipment cooldown, right?
25%, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll take it.
So I posted on my story that I was going to Jersey, and this was around the time that all that shit with the drones from Iraq was happening. You remember that? Like when people were saying they were finding drones all over the Northeast. And Arik is from New Jersey. He's from the Monroe Township. And I was going right near the Monroe Township. It was like 25 minutes away. And he's like, oh, better watch out for them drones. And I replied, I was like, yeah, I don't really care. He's like, they're flying over Cambay too. And I was like, I don't really care. What are they going to do? Watch me go to Publix? I'm like, I got nothing to hide. And he's like, this is why we never invite you to sleepovers anymore. And then just blocked me on everything. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
And then when I asked him why, when we joined that, you're the reason him and I like reconnected, right? When I rejoined and I met with him again in that Minecraft server, he was like, I asked him why. I was like, hey, I got a question, man. He's like, is it what I think it is? And I told him, probably. I asked him why he blocked me. He's like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like arguing in that moment about drones. And I was like, so your solution was to block me on everything? And he said, I'm an extremist. So.
No, that's very true. He is definitely what one would say an extremist.
He took the fact that I didn't care about the drones a little close to home for some reason. So, and then like just a few days ago, like he's completely moved past it. I've completely moved past it. I don't even know what it was. I think he was just having an episode. Don't tell him I said that. But like just a few days ago, he was in Cane Bay, and I was hanging out with him. And we were looking at his car because he got a new car. I just watched a child kill himself.
Yeah.
Like him and I are cool now.
Anyways. Yeah. Anyways, so we had this Minecraft server. It was like Jonah, Henry, Henry's sister, Arik, and like other non-significant people in the server. It was a mod pack, and I went out by myself. I made my own little base, and I didn't really want people to find it. Henry found my base. I just asked, hey, do you want to team up? And then we just teamed up. 2 days later, Henry and I, mostly me, is like the most like rich people on the server because no one else grinds it.
Yeah, you take
Well,
Minecraft very seriously.
They grind it for different reasons. Because they put on gun mods, and I wanted to like speedrun getting guns, and I did that.
I remember that. I remember when we did that on the world server. By the way, whatever happened to that server?
It was a different mod pack.
Whatever happened to that server?
People stopped playing it.
Palau has fallen.
Yeah. Well, nothing has fallen.
I was bummed we never got to do that battle.
Nothing happened in that server.
I know, we were supposed to have a battle over, what was it, Mecca?
The only reason nothing happened in that server is because everyone secretly didn't want anything to happen. Well, I wanted something to happen, because I had like 3 or like 5 spare max netherite kits in my shulker box.
Yeah, I think, honestly, where's the last beacon? I remember, like, Arik told me there was going to be this huge battle over Mecca. Because, you know, I think who was it, Egypt that took Mecca, and Arik wanted it. And we went over this, like, long claim war. Arik and I would take trips over to Mecca and, like, claim around Egypt's claims. So they couldn't have it. And then, like, he was like, yeah, we're going to have this huge battle. Last man standing wins Mecca. And whoever has their land claims has to get rid of it around. I was like, oh, yeah, sick. And people were announcing in the server, like, members of Egypt and the Islamic Caliphate, get ready for your battle. I joined for the time of the battle. Arik's brother was there, and he didn't even know that was going on.
There was a battle?
There was going to be. It never happened.
It was scheduled? Like, it actually got scheduled?
Yes, it was scheduled. And I logged in when it was scheduled, and nobody was there. And I never asked Arik about it, but I think there's, like, people stopped caring at that point. Like, I think the battle was planned when people cared about the server, and happened when people didn't care about the server, you know?
Nobody cared about the server that much when it happened.
Get your funny looking pineapple.
Yeah.
Did you get your chest?
I grabbed a chest.
There's one back here. Wait, you grabbed this one? Okay.
Is there another one?
I don't believe so. If there is, I don't know where it is.
Okay. But anyways, Henry and I were teamed up, and at one point or another, we got into a verbal disagreement. I took all the stuff that I earned, like I dug up by myself, like all of my things. Aw, this sucks.
There's a button.
And I like hid away in like a different area, like under a cave, and I was gonna start making like this cool shipwreck build. I start with a ship, I leave the game for like an hour, I come back, he took every single one of my shulker boxes, and then he ran 2,000 blocks away from literally everything.
Huh.
There is no point in him doing that other than just to spite me. Like,
for no reason.
Yeah. Push comes to shove, Arik pulls his address because he was gonna like see how far away a Chili's was to see what time they would get back, because they left to go like go to Chili's. So he looked up at his address, looked up the closest Chili's, wanted to get the time. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't really care, like, at all. Henry literally told me his address. I don't know why he got angry at me about that. But like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, realistically, what are you gonna do? What are y'all gonna do with an address? Let's be real.
Nothing. He lives like across the
Can you kill the void enemy?
two states between us.
Yeah, I don't know. I never liked him to begin with. Only reason I ever talked to him is because he was in my agriculture class. I didn't really have a choice.
Oh.
Because he had this, like... And I this sounds like straight up bullying, because it is. He had this false identity in his head that him and I were friends. Even though I truly felt uncomfortable around him, because I don't know... Okay. Noah swears to God that it was me that did this. It was not. It was Henry. In 4th grade, he would go around, stick his hand in people's butt cracks, and yell "psycho cut in the butt." And he did it to me. He did it to Noah.
Oh.
Noah swears to God it was me that did it. No, I never did that. But he did it to me, and it made me really uncomfortable. And like from that day forward, yeah, it was 4th grade. Yeah, we were all weird, but like, come on, dude. You know? That's just not okay.
Honestly, he probably did some heinous stuff like that.
No, he did it. I know he did. I know for a fact he did. Noah swears to God that it was me.
The only like relationships I remember with people from elementary school, like specific friendships, was Tyler and I. Tyler used to hang out at my house like every weekend for like a couple months straight.
Oh, Sansone? Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. That was until my mom got angry at him because Tyler got like slightly disrespectful towards her. Not slightly. He actually did just get disrespectful towards my mom. And my mom got frustrated, scolded him, and he did not come back for until like 2 years ago on my birthday.
Did he apologize to your mother?
No, because actually I think we talked about it like a little bit. He just said he didn't remember it. I think he did. He didn't want to say anything. Anyways, Tyler was a manipulative little fuck. You
don't talk to him at all anymore?
You know how he... No. Tyler's a great person.
Tyler's a manipulative little fuck. No. Tyler's a great guy.
He was in elementary school.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
You know about his password list, right?
What?
All the student IDs that he has from Cane Bay.
No.
He got half of those when he was in elementary school. And I remember him, like, he manipulated me for like 30 minutes straight to write my password down on a piece of paper, and then he just lost it when he got home.
Why? What did he say to get you to write down your password?
God, I don't remember. It was like in kindergarten, but I remember him like begging me, "Please, bro, please give me your password." And then I just caved because I stopped caring.
Damn, you remember Tyler from elementary school, but you don't remember me. How sad.
You sat at my lunch tables.
I did.
Every now and then.
I did do that.
The only like thing that I remember about all of my friends as a collective is we all just said like retard and like a bunch of swear words a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember how cool I felt the first time I said the word retard.
Yeah. It's like an enlightening feeling.
Yeah, your first slur.
Yeah.
It's not even a slur, let's be real. It's just a derogatory term.
I didn't know what it meant till middle school. I just kept like saying it.
What it meant as in referring to a person, or what it meant like the actual definition?
Yeah. The actual definition, what it meant.
Something.
I knew it was like insultive and I should not say it in front of like adults.
Okay, hold on. Lock in. We gotta find this other button.
I never knew what it actually meant. Find what?
The other button. I know where one is.
Oh. One was at spawn.
Yeah, that's the one I found. Yeah, Noah swears up and down that it was me that was the weird motherfucker in middle school and elementary school, but I swear to God that was Henry. And him and I sadly didn't look too different, so. At least not in elementary school.
I don't know, it's all a blur. I don't really care. Oh, I've like initiated myself. Oh wait, never mind. You've already also started picking up scrap.
Yeah.
Good.
I would love to pumpkin. Damn, the word retard really got you thinking. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Yeah. The only other person that I remember, so I was friends with Ryland Bertram throughout like
Oh,
all
fuck
of
that
middle
guy.
school
Fuck
and
that guy.
fourth grade.
I was too. Fuck that
And
guy.
why?
You don't know about how he is
What do you
now?
do? No, I don't know. I haven't
So,
talked to him in a while.
keep it that way. So, he started, like, and this is gonna sound bad, he had a really big sex drive. Like, a really big drive. It's all he would think about all
Oh,
the time with everyone he was around, and it was really annoying, you know? I'm sitting in the barber shop one day getting my hair done. This isn't like shit freshman year. He calls
right.
me like freaking out, like his mom just got shot or some shit, you know? He's like, "Oh my god, dude, oh my god." I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong? What, you need help?" He's like, "I just got head." You really here, Carter, here's the button. Here's the button. Stand on that. Stand on that. He calls me
Oh, yeah, I got
freaking out. He goes, "Dude, I just got head." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I'm in a barber shop. Like, you couldn't have thought of anyone else to tell this. Like, you just slept with a woman. Not
Do I
even.
have to stay on the gate?
You got to. No, you're good.
Oh,
You got to first base with a woman for the first time, and your first thought is, "Let me call Cooper." Mind you, up until this point, we hadn't talked in I think like 3 months.
yeah. I do feel a bit bad. We were friends, probably until middle of sixth grade.
No, it
And
gets worse.
we hung out before school, every day
It
in the
gets
mornings. And then I
much
met
worse,
and then I
bro.
met then I met Camden. I kind of like so I became best friends with Camden like the second day he joined our school.
Yeah.
Is there another band in here?
Yeah, there's an ice band down there.
So I started talking to him a lot, and we had a bunch of things in common. So we would like Camden and I would like watch a bunch of like Minecraft Let's Plays during lunch. That was awesome. I want to mention. Like we watched all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, I ghosted Rylan for no reason at all.
Good.
And then I also no, I feel bad about it because he
Don't.
didn't do anything at that point.
So I wasn't done telling you about Rylan, bro. It gets much worse. Not only was he
Okay,
like that, he broke up with the
hold
same.
off on that for
Okay, yeah, I will.
yeah.
Believe me, there's a
So
lot of Rylan lore.
yeah, so Cam and I became best friends. Uh, I mean, pretty much till today. I mean, I still talk to Camden pretty frequently. It's like every now and then we'll just play games together. He'll invite me to
This
his
is
birthday
the
parties with
Camden
Josh
from.
Samus.
This is the Camden from our.
Flo,
Yeah, from our chem class,
Camden
right?
Flo, Big C, yeah. Don't call him Big C, actually. Never mind. You didn't hear that. I just unironically called him Big C because
And a call with two other people when both of our names start with C.
Yeah. No, Caden started calling him Big C because he like went into Publix. Camden went into Publix and Caden saw him, and just called him Big C. And I don't know, it's sticking. When I'm talking about Camden behind his back, I now instinctively go to thinking, oh, it's Big C again. There he is.
All right, I'm
Anyways,
gonna resume this Rylan. Are you ready, by the way?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna resume this Rylan lore. So Rylan, after that whole incident, it was with this chick named
Oh,
Bailey.
could you hold up? Could you pause just 1 second?
We're in the new.
'Cause a second ago before I started yapping about Cam and I were best friends, I was trying to think of something. For no reason at all, just decided one day I'm not gonna swear anymore, and I kept up with it for a year and a half. I didn't say a single swear word, like not even damn. Like I said nothing.
Oh. Did you say that?
And then I started gaslighting everyone I knew that I never swore a day in my life.
Oh.
And that was around the time that I just like stopped talking to Rylan. But I still to this day have no idea why I did that.
Carter, you should buy
It was so unnecessary. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
You want me to buy it for you?
I didn't even see this. Yes, please, please, please.
I can't because I already bought my shit.
No.
That's why I pinged it for you and was trying to get your attention, but you kept yakking.
Alright, you should have interrupted. All right, go on with Bailey. You
So-
were saying something about Bailey.
So it was just this
I've
chick
heard
named
them in a
Bailey.
call together.
Yeah. Oh god. So I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool. You know, proud of you, whatever. And then a week later, he's talking about Bailey. It's like, yeah, she wants me to go to her orientation. It's like, you're her. This was at the start of sophomore year. Orientation? What the fuck? Orientation for what? Oh, high school. I was like, oh, is she moving schools? No, she's going into high school. I'm like, you were a freshman
You're
dating
younger.
a 7th grader? And he's like, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Wait. Oh, that's a 2-year difference. Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, man,
not-
what the fuck? You need
It
to
wouldn't
like,
be bad in any other circumstance, but the fact that it was like
well, here's the
middle
thing.
school,
Rylan is also, I think right now, besides Arik and Kendall, the youngest junior in the school. And Arik and Kendall are gone.
Oh.
Rylan was born August of 2008. His girlfriend was
okay, so
born
it's only-
like
it's only-
November
saying
of
it's only
2008.
like
Yeah, but it sounds really bad when you think about it, you know? And it took me a minute to realize
does,
how
but
young
it's not.
Rylan really was.
Yeah.
It took me how long to realize how young Rylan really was, because at first I was like, what the fuck, until he explained it to me. And it wasn't bad. Well, later, I'm like, I think like 3 months later, I'm at the DMV getting my permit. And he calls me, and he says, dude, Bailey and I broke up. I don't know if I can keep going anymore.
remember
Like
that.
a severe like mental fucking crisis breakdown, you know? And I felt him because, you know, at this point they'd been dating for about 2 years. You know, it hurt. You know, I believe me, I know what breakups are like. I've been through some in my life. They fucking suck, you know? And I told him like, yeah, I'm here for you, man. He's like, you okay if I crash at your place for the night, you know, just to get my mind off of things, hang out with you for a little bit? Yeah. So he comes to my house, and he's on the phone the entire time with another girl. He didn't talk to me once the whole sleepover. This reflects when he did the exact same thing with a girl that lived in Minnesota that he had never met in person, named Layla, 2 years prior on Halloween. When Matthew was over too. You don't know Matthew. My best friend Matthew. He was over and Rylan wanted to crash and hang out and meet Matthew. So I let him, and he was on the phone the whole time. And then it was like, we were playing, we were sitting there and we were talking. And then the next year for Halloween, he comes over and he was on the phone the whole time with this chick named Layla. And then, no, Skylar. This was Skylar.
Freshman or sophomore year? Freshman. Or
So, I think this was 8th. Like, what I'm saying right now is like
Fine, then.
8th. This was, I remember Skylar, a girl that he was talking to for a while. In the middle of the sleepover, I was sitting on there playing my guitar, and this is before I knew to play guitar. I was fucking terrible at it. In the middle of the call, Skylar asked for my number because she wanted to like hear me play guitar more. And then Skylar ended up starting to like me out of nowhere, and that pissed Rylan off. And I was like, dude, I don't want your girl. Like, believe me, I want to stay as far away from her as possible. She's ugly as fuck. And, oh my god, that was so bad. But he went over to my house for 2 Halloween nights in a row, and both times he was just on his phone the whole fucking time. It was terrible. But, so him and Bailey break up, right? And I help him through it. I let him crash at my place for a few nights. You know, mind you, the entire time he's on the phone with another girl. I don't even remember this girl's name. This is the third. At this point, this is the 3rd time this has happened. I was like, "Hey, man, if you're gonna keep asking to hang out with me and come stay at my place, I'd appreciate it if you talk to me and didn't spend your whole time on your phone with some random girl, new girl every time." By the way, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, man." And then 2 months later, he does it again. I was like, "You can't keep getting away with this." And he got to the point where I was like, "All right, man, I'm not gonna let you crash at my place anymore. You know, I can't. I'm tired of it." I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I'm tired of the way I'm being treated. You're not treating me like a friend. You're using me. You're using me as a getaway from your home. And he was like, oh, whatever, you don't understand. You don't understand shit. Then I ghosted him for like 3 months, right? And then this is end of first semester, start of second semester, sophomore year. I started talking to this girl. And him and I, like, we don't talk, but we're still friends on Snapchat. You know? And we're still friends on Instagram. I don't talk to him at all, though. I started posting about this girl that I was talking to because things were starting to get a little serious. And in the middle of like me posting about her, he texted me, and it was 2 words and a punctuation. I want you to guess what those 2 words and what the punctuation was.
I can't guess that.
Cup size ?
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it was at that point where I was like, dude, I've been getting really serious with this girl. Like, that is not cool for you to say. Not at all cool. And he goes, what? I'm just wondering. I'm making sure you're with someone you'd want to be with. I'm like, I wouldn't want to be with her because of the size of her tits. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I called him out for all this shit. And then I think after that, he broke up and dated Bailey again like 4 times. And now he's with this...
This was soft.
Yeah, and now, like, present day, he cut his hair. He cut his hair. He says the N-word way more than he should. I'm convinced he thinks he's black at this point. He's got an entire TikTok page dedicated to his motorcycle. He's got this girlfriend that rides bikes with him, but never once, whenever I see the 2 of them in school, does she look happy. And that's not me being rude. She genuinely looks upset in her situation. Like, uncomfortable around him.
Wait, how have I just realized this? There are 2 TC big boys.
There are. I am not saving for those, though. Because we are scaling and we need to get the fuck out of here, alright?
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
But no, I just realized he was a piece of shit with a huge sex drive that uses his friends for what he wants, like, as an escape. And I called him out for it, and he just denied. And then that cup size incident fucking was awful, bro. And then it wasn't even him that ruined that talking stage. It wasn't even him that ruined that talking stage. It was Daniil that did it.
Oh.
Daniil, you know how I'm kind of a bigger guy. You know, I'm fat.
I don't think you're that bad.
Okay.
You just seem...
This girl that I was talking to was, you know, chubby, like I am. And I was talking to her at lunch, and Daniil walks up to me and goes, damn, Cooper, I thought you hated fat bitches.
Oh, yeah.
5-month talking stage, right down the drain, just like that.
Yeah, that's bad. That's mean for no reason.
But she was a Trump supporter, so I think he kind of made me dodge a bullet.
Oh.
So, you know. Thank you, Daniil, secretly. But still, fuck you at the same time. That's the only chance I ever stood with a woman in my life. I'll never forget. Damn, Cooper, I thought you hated fat bitches. And then she looks at me and goes, get the fuck away from me. I was like, God damn it!
Dang. Did
And
you try getting her back or no?
No, but like, that was in February. And then in June, like, at the start of summer, she reaches out to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was drunk as fuck. And she texts me and she's like, hey, I'm really sorry about the way things ended between us. I don't think you're a bad person. I understand that your friend was just trying to make a joke and it wasn't supposed to hurt me or anything. Would you be able to like talk things out with me and like maybe like get back into each other's lives?
I can buy a big boy. There we go.
She was like, hey, you want to like try and get back into each other's lives or whatever? And I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm really tired. I was drunk. I'm really tired right now. Like, I'll text you about this in the morning. I woke up in the morning, she deleted all the messages, and I texted her, I was like, so what were you talking about last night? And she's like, oh, never mind. She still likes my stories and shit.
Oh.
Like, randomly, but... I don't know. She posted a TikTok video of her with a MAGA flag in the background, and I wanted to vomit.
A what?
MAGA.
I don't know what that is.
Make America Great Again.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how political I am.
Right. you know what? Whatever. We'll just buy this. Are you getting
I want
what
tonic.
I think you're getting?
I want tonic. I only have 3 shells.
It was just there.
I need another shell before I can even apply it, dude. All right, I'll get the tonic. I'll get the thing next newt. Yeah, I've had talking stages end in the worst way. I had one girl that was into me lose interest because I almost killed her in a 4-wheeler accident.
What?
Yeah,
What?
this girl was into me, and all my friends agreed she was into me. And one day she was like, "Yeah, I want to go 4-wheeling," because she's like big into 4-wheeling for whatever reason. I was like, "Yeah, I'll go with you."
Right.
I was like 14.
Oh,
I was 14. Oh wow. Oh,
I forgot fall damage was a thing, and I fell in the pit.
that's okay. I was like 14. I didn't have my permit. I didn't know how to drive, and she was like, I think she was 15 going on 16 at this time, and she.
Were.
Yeah. No, I was 14. She was 15 going on 16. This was freshman year.
Right.
She's a grade above me. And she's like, "Yeah, let's go 4-wheeling. Like it'll be fun." I was like, "Yeah." So, while we're on the way back, like we go on these like sick jumps, like it was a lot of fun, truthfully. I've never had I think that was like the most fun thing I did all of freshman year. And then she's like, "You want to try driving the 4-wheeler home? I think you'd be good at it, you know? You seem like you could." And it's like, yeah, I'll give it a try. So we're driving down, and we're on a residential road. And then I get to a point where her sister, who's like 10, is in front of me. And then she just slams on her brakes. Brake checks. Oh, you're back to life. You're back to life. Get ready.
Oh yeah.
Brake checks the fuck out of me. And I was going fast enough down the road. I had 2 options. Either I hit her sister, right? Like rear end her sister and possibly make the 4-wheelers explode, because these were really dingy 4-wheelers, or I swerve. And I swerved, flipped the 4-wheeler, put us both in a ditch, put her in a neck brace and an arm brace, put me in a shoulder brace, and now I have a Polaroid of the 2 of us in the hospital together. And she like slowly got distant after that, you know, scenario. It's a very, 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 very crappy incident. Not my proudest moment. Like, you think you have bad fumbles? You don't understand, bro.
I haven't fumbled once because I've never attempted at all
I'm gonna get you a woman.
in my life. Please. I insist.
I cannot make any promises, though. Every woman that has ever been into me is, like, exponentially older than me in a very illegal way. So, I don't know if you're into that.
I don't know. I just like look at people and admire them, and then I don't ever say anything about it.
Yeah, every girl I've ever talked to or been with has been much older than me. I'm talking, like, what? Okay. There was 14 and 16. There was 15 and 18. I might be dead. Yeah, I think 15 and 18 is the largest gap I've ever done. And I never even dated that chick. She ended up ghosting me. On my birthday, too. On my 16th birthday. That was a very tragic day for me. And I didn't even find out through her that she didn't want to talk to me anymore. I found out through a friend. To be fair, you know, it was 15 and 18. That is a detrimental age gap. Did I tell you about the sleepover with Arik when I used her for a Jackbox prompt?
No, you did not.
The Jackbox prompt, this girl that was older than me. The Jackbox prompt was, "I want to fuck cougars." And I said, "Okay, allow me," my solution to the problem, it was patently stupid, was allow me to demonstrate. And then I just called her, said, "How old are you?" She said, 18. And I said, "Okay," and then I hung up.
Oh my god.
Guess who won that Jackbox round, baby?
Oh, if you don't win that round, that's I don't know. I think it might be over at that point. if you don't win that.
Let me heal!
Jeez.
I might lose this, Carter. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay, it's fine. I have a second life. I can clutch up. You've got to be kidding me. Something good. Oh my god.
Muffy?
Dio.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. You haven't even boiled the water yet. I just realized.
Okay, I have Shrine of the Mount active. This isn't gonna go well. Oh no, it only spawned one. That's actually, like, huge, but it's overloading. That's a bit annoying. Oh wait, I have a guillotine. W. Okay, never mind. This is easy. 2 guillotines.
Yeah.
Wee! What the fuck? What the fuck? Head stompers would have gone crazy there.
Yeah.
Come on, just die. Good boy. Just die. You're so low. You are so low. You're so close to the breaking point. Just disappear. Disappear. What the hell? Hello? Thank you.
There is this one person that, like, I've been, like, thinking about trying to talk to, because I've seen them around, and they, like, I've had a couple classes with them, and they have very similar interests to me, just from, like,
Is it bad that I think I know who you're talking about?
name them,
I don't know if I want to.
please.
Chloe?
No.
Oh.
No, it's a different person. I can't even, like, remember what her first name. I know her first name starts with, like, a J, but like, I've tried looking through the class to remember
Are they black?
what her name is. No.
Thank God. I'm kidding.
Gay?
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I've seen them around, and I do want to try and talk to them, but I don't know how to go about it. I know that we have, like, connections, so, like, I know her friend's boyfriend type deal.
I thought you were about to say I know her boyfriend. I was about to say dog.
Oh yeah, no, I know her boyfriend. I think
I think I know her boyfriend actually. By the way, if you find
oh my,
if you find
3 for 3, by the way, 3 for 3.
if you find ATG, I need it. Okay.
Yeah, because you got
I bought Pocket ICBM.
yeah.
Yeah, I met her boyfriend not too long ago. He's a pretty cool guy too. Brother,
Yeah.
a boy. Oh my God.
Hmm.
I'm okay. I'm not low at all. What are you talking about? What? I'm not. I wasn't scared I was gonna die there.
I called dibs on that. Dibs on that chest.
Jesus Christ, you do a lot of damage. Like, my escape route is to jump into the void.
I mean, what would you even, like, say to a random person that you haven't, like, directly? Oh, I'm dead.
To a random chick?
Haven't, like, directly talked to? Yeah.
Like, how would I, like, go about greeting her?
Yeah.
You are asking the
I-
wrong person. Like,
Okay.
the incorrect human.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to know her, but I don't know anything about her. Kind of do. Not really.
Well, her name is a good place to start.
Well, the thing is, there are 2 names I keep thinking that her name is Jaden, but it's not Jaden. It's something else. Um,
Never date a
there
bitch named Jaden.
class that class that I had her in has a couple different people with first names starting with J. So you can see my problem.
Yeah, a bunch of different women.
Yeah.
Is she in one of your classes right now?
No. I've just seen her in the halls as we like walk past each other after certain blocks.
If you see her, like, and we're together and we pass her, like, let me know, because I might know her name.
I know there are connections in some way. I don't know. Do you know Ezekiel?
Asian guy?
Take- Yeah,
Yeah, I know Ezekiel.
yeah. That's the boyfriend I was talking about.
Ezekiel has a girlfriend?
I think. Okay, hold on. Let me think about that.
I don't mean that in
know
the.
if
I
he's
don't mean
dating-
that in a rude way. I'm just saying that shocks me.
I sat at lunch with him for like a semester, and there was I that again, by the way.
Dude, we
There was
we
this
sat
girl that was
together.
over there.
Remember?
Yeah, yeah. It was the girl that sat next to him all the time.
That was his girlfriend.
Don't I, I don't know that. That's alleged. Like I kind of just assumed, but didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. We just
So
land on that
I
motherfucker.
don't know. Yeah, I did see that. But yeah, I haven't talked to Ezekiel in a while, so it'd be like random. And then that also like it also doesn't help that I'd have to like
Interact with
Yes.
a woman.
guess her name. I don't know because otherwise he wouldn't know who I'm talking about.
Just say female friend that starts with the letter J, and you might know.
God, that would be so awkward. Like, oh my god. I don't even want to think about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot you have like you have 3 more lives. No, it's fine.
2 more or one. Yeah, wait, you're right.
I won't be fine, but you'll be fine.
Is that plasma shrimp? Tell me that's plasma shrimp. Polyute.
No, it's a you.
That's actually really good too. I'm happy with that.
You got like one of the 2 good ones.
Ow. Okay, I think
Got
I just need to get out of here. I'm sorry, what?
Now that I think about it, if you want, I'll wait. Actually, I'll let you lock in.
No, I just gotta hit the TP and then we can get out of here.
Oh, okay.
I said to get through that
I'm thinking
mess.
about it. So you know, like the Renaissance convention.
The rally, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like how we had the big conglomerate of people, like that we know, like kind of
Yeah.
like friends and friends of friends in that big
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Noah, Jacob, Aiden, all them.
Yeah, in couple, I think it was 2 rows in front, all the way to the right. That's where she was sitting.
No idea.
Yeah, she was sitting a couple seats down from Wyatt.
Oh, I
And
love Wyatt.
yeah, Wyatt's cool. Wyatt's also like,
He's really quiet.
no, I wouldn't say Wyatt's quiet.
I mean, he's quiet when
Wyatt,
he has a very low social
Wyatt,
battery. Like when he's not like
uh,
willing to have a conversation and he's tired and his social battery is drained, you will know. So he'll just go
yeah,
silent.
no, actually, that's pretty accurate. Actually,
I think he's
no,
just
he won't go silent.
autistic.
He gets angry. He gets angry at people.
Yeah, I think he's just autistic.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
No,
Then
that's cool dude
again,
though.
then again, what person do we not know who is like,
Not autistic. In
yeah,
some way.
maybe Milo?
Definitely not
I don't know,
Milo.
actually. Yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it,
Milo's an odd character. Like, you know what him and I are gonna do when the next time a hurricane
gonna,
comes through,
like,
right?
Yeah, no, I don't actually.
Crackhead watching?
Oh,
I do with I mean I used to do with my dad, you know, before he left, but we go to gas stations, like really poor gas stations in poor areas, right before like a big storm event
Right.
hits, and we watch crackheads. Like we did right
Like-
before Hurricane
like-
Matthew hit.
real living people.
Yes, we watched them like we're hosting the Hunger Games.
Oh my god. Also, I'm just gonna like pray I can out heal all of the enemies with my turrets. So far, it's working actually.
I'm sorry, that was fucking perfect. So far, it's working actually. Dies immediately.
Yeah, it was a one shot, by the way. I was at full health. It just one shot, man.
All right, I want to know if I could skip pillars now that you're dead.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was an unfortunate sequence of events.
Wow, look, I didn't have to do pillars.
Wow.
I could just jump that high.
I wonder if do I get respawned?
No,
God.
you're dead. I was only doing pillars because you were in the lobby and you can't skip them like I can, so I thought I'd be a good friend and help you
Yeah.
with pillars, but you died, so. God, I hate
Try out
accurates
living.
so much.
Didn't work.
I have no drones either. This is gonna suck. And your Ori seed is gone, so that way Aurelionite's weaker now when he does spawn for stage 4.
Oh.
But I have a Muffy. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, he's double rooted. Oh, yeah. I'm back! Oh, wait, I'm not tonicked. Hold on. Whoa. Let me get tonic. Let me get tonic, bro. Thank you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I fly.
How many
Yeah,
debuffs are you on?
Oh, my God.
Tonic.
How many afflictions do I have? 0.
Oh, so what? You're just lucky?
No, I'm just... if you have enough shells, it never activates it. It never afflicts.
Oh, I see. But you only get affected by affliction when you're not under the effects.
Yeah, so well, the only way it would matter is stage 4 when he takes my items.
Oh, Oh yeah, because then you would just be.
It takes away my shells. It takes away my shells. So therefore my cooldowns are not, and then I gotta fight the entirety of stage 4 crippled. But I don't have any afflictions, so I don't even have to worry about that. Plus, I don't think I'm gonna make it to stage 4. So.
Yeah.
This might be my first ever stage 2 death, honestly. I am so underpowered right now. Oh, bro! Come on! This is miserable. Like, trying to hit these guys is a challenge. Just come here. Just let it happen, let it happen, let it happen. Oh, I hit that one! I didn't hit that one, though. Okay, just let me... Yep, let me just... Swish. Ow. I did jump right into that, didn't I? This is gonna take a minute. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Huh?
Rank him, John. Rank him, John.
Let it happen, let it happen.
I would back out. Yeah, I was about to say, I would back out.
I'm on my last life here, so I'm kinda... I don't care. It's just annoying. I think I moved too quick. I've never thought I'd complain about that, but I do move a little fast. Come on! Oh my god. I'm about to give up and just like DC the run. No, I would never. I would never.
I was about to say, it's we're 55 minutes into this. Please don't. Are you getting Noida after this?
I don't have money.
Oh, wait.
I'm broke. I haven't worked in a while.
I need to get a job. I'm like, I'm gonna work, like, I got like a Indeed quest that there was like this coffee shop. I was looking for a bartender. You know what? I might do it. I might work at the coffee shop.
Oh, so you're just gonna start liking men all of a sudden?
No. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I think the only way I can genuinely win this run is if I skip stage 4.
However, Cooper, if you think about it, I do like white women.
Wow, so you're racist?
The main... Cooper, I can have preferences.
Why do you keep starting every sentence with my name? That's creepy. Please don't do that.
Cooper,
Shit.
Doesn't mean I think of them.
Shh.
as
Comms. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
less than...
I'm blocking it for pizza. Okay, you can talk again.
Oh, you're good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, racism. I'm not racist.
Oh yeah, the racism. I'm just trying to heal. Just let me heal. Let me heal.
Dude.
Let me heal up here. Oh, you motherfucker.
Dude, why does this shirt give me, like, chronic sweating disorder? Like, I don't sweat normally.
Take your shirt
when
off,
I wear
Carter.
this... Okay.
Carter, do I win this? Nope, I don't.
Sorry, I had to... Sorry, I had to unplug my mic because I was taking off my shirt.
Good boy. Oh, I'm gonna regret saying that. That's karma. Carter, I don't think I'm gonna win this.
Cold. No, I believe in you, actually. You're so close.
I just need him to center. Yes. No. No. Bad. Bad. Really bad. Really bad. No, I didn't proc fire. Oh, it's over.
Uh-oh.
It was a good attempt of a run.
Are you able to get back up to the... Oh, okay.
I moved too fast. I've never complained about that before.
That was not how I was expecting that to go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm so
Oh my
fucking-
god. That's so tragic. That's so tragic. Oh my god.
That's how the run ends? That's how it ends? That's how it ends?
Oh my god.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
Crazy tragic. That's crazy tragic. Jeez.
That's how it ends.
Oh god.
That's how the run ends?
Yeah, I guess so.
All of that.
That's my bad. I wasn't locked in, I won't lie.
All of that.
What's Snakremental?
I'm actually like, I actually want to cry a little bit.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I kicked a gunpowder keg on
Shut
top
the
of a
fuck
pile
up.
of gunpowder in Noida.
Noida doesn't matter right now.
I'm
That
looking
is-
at what Snakremental is, cause Tyler just joined onto this game.
Fall damage. Fucking fall damage. Because I moved too fast. I'm never picking up an energy drink, Paul's Goat Hoof, Red Whip, none of it, ever again. Ever again.
Mm.
I'm done with movement speed items as a whole.
Mm.
I'm sorry.